Todd, it's obviously been a hard week here, a lot of humidity. How are you feeling now that the week's over?
Yeah, it was a massive week for us. It's probably our biggest training load for a fair while. So, obviously the humidity played a massive factor, and I think that's part of coming up here and really testing ourselves in these conditions. So, although it's been hard work, it's been a lot of fun along the way.
Coming to a place like this obviously is about getting away from Adelaide, training as a group, training in the heat, sunny coast. Have you gotten out of it what you hoped?
Yeah, I think so. We sort of had a meeting on the Sunday when we got here for the three main things we wanted to get out, and that was education around our game style, build our connection as a group, and also work hard out on the track and in the gym. So over these 6 days it's been really hard work along the way, but I think we built on our connection and we learned a lot about our game style for next year. So I think it's been a very positive week.
Breakout season for you last year, mate, kicking more than 40 goals in a season. I mean, how do you replicate that and go even further in 23?
Yeah, that's right. I sort of want to be that consistent forward. I don't want it to be a one-off year, and I think coming back I've set myself up in a good position, and got a really clear headspace about what my role is for the team and how to do that to the best of my ability. So going into New Year, really excited to obviously add a few more pieces to the forward line and get a few back in Orazio. So it's really exciting, and the match play we did today was a lot of fun with that forward group. So looking forward to it.
What about the team as a whole, mate? How do you turn around last year? Obviously the plan was always to play finals, but that didn't happen. I mean, how do you turn that around?
Yeah, obviously we didn't start well. The 0-5 start hurts, and we were chasing our tail there for a bit. So, you got to get lucky with injuries and stuff. We had probably 3 or 4 key injuries at the start of the year last year. So, get lucky in that. But also we've got to start the year well, and we're going to make that a key emphasis going into our practice games. Put a bit more heat on them, and obviously try and get that year off to the flying start that we want.
Do you want to take us through a few things you've sort of been, what have you been up to while you've been up here?
Yeah, I think we've just ticked over 50 kilometres for the week. We had a pretty big session on the Sunday as soon as we landed, so that got the bodies going. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday training. Main sessions have been 12 plus K, and we've had 3 or 4 gym sessions in there as well. So like I said, it's just a lot of hard work, but we also had a lot of times for connection, and we had a really good chat yesterday with Holly Ransom, who taught us a lot about our culture and stuff, and what we can do moving forward to put ourselves in the best position. So I think as a group and as a coaching staff, we're going to take a lot out of it of this week. Yeah.
How motivated is the group to make amends for last year?
Yeah, we're massively motivated. I think last year hurt a lot of us. Obviously, we had the group that we thought we could achieve the best, and like I said, the 0-5 start hurts, but going into next year, we're super confident. I think our group's in a really good place. Our coaching staff are all on the same line. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, do you want to take me a little bit more through that confidence? How's the group feeling sort of heading into next season?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's obviously still a fair way away. We've got to get through Chrissy break and a few more tough sessions through January, but like I said, we've added a few new pieces in Junior, Rioli and Horn Francis, and getting Orazio back, and hopefully a full year out of Dixon and Alir and players like that. I think it just gives our team a lot of confidence having them inside, and gives us that building block to hopefully getting wins.
And you mentioned Jason and Junior. What have you made of them so far in the season? Obviously, in the pre-season, obviously some massive additions to you guys.
Yeah, Junior's been he's been flying. He's so smart. We lose Robbie through retirement, but I think Junior's got very similar smarts and plays the game the right way. So training out there in the forward line with him has been great. In regards to Jason, it's tough for him. He had surgery as soon as he got to the club, but today he was out on the track, and it's going to be a slow burn for him in terms of building himself up. But we can't wait to have him in our team, and there's a reason he wanted to come back, and we love having him in the team. So looking forward to it.
People talk about premiership windows, and Port Adelaide played in a couple of preliminary finals, but they didn't have the season that they wanted this year. Some might say the premiership window's closed, some wouldn't, but I'm guessing you guys still have a lot of belief in the group.
Yeah, we got a lot of belief. We got a lot of good youth coming through. Obviously, we had Connor make the All-Australian squad. Win our best and fairest, and I think our top 10 of the best and fairest had a fair few under 25s and stuff like that. So we've got a lot of good leaders coming through, and I don't think the window's closed at all. And I think we're still building. We've got a lot of experience, and we've got a lot of youth coming through. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Is it good to be able, we saw how close you could get and mingle with all the fans there. I mean, the COVID era as well and truly seems to be behind us now. I mean, is it great as footy players that you can get back to doing that stuff again now and not having to shout from across a fence?
Yeah, I think we've had 3 or 4 open sessions like this back in Adelaide for our fans, and obviously away on campus, it's a great chance to get our Sunny Coast fans here as well. So, yeah, like I said, the COVID era is over, and being able to integrate with our members and fans again is great, and yeah, it brings a lot of passion to our club, so it's great.
Just how much do you guys sort of enjoy coming to these sorts of areas around these pre-season camps? Obviously, great team bonding experience on that sort of thing as well, right?
Yeah, that's right. This is my 3rd camp. Well, I went up to Noosa in 2018, come here in 19, and then obviously COVID, stopped that for a couple of years. But yeah, it brings a lot of energy for our group coming away on camp like this, and yeah, like you said, the team bonding aspect's massive for us, and we want to build that culture and connection. So, I think this is the best environment to do it in, and yeah, so I think this week has been a great benefit for us.
So I know there's a lot of rotation in the modern game, but you sort of play that centre half forward role quite well when you are on. I mean, do you see yourself sort of as that traditional sort of centre half forward, maybe taking on that role a bit more?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously last year with the injuries and stuff, I sort of had to take that bit more of a role and leader in the forward line, and I think that helped me grow and yeah, helped me perform. So yeah, next year I'm probably going to be looking to play a very similar role, play that sort of deeper role, and then with the wrestling ruck coming down and etc. Playing that higher role and using my legs and smarts. So yeah, I don't think too much is changing, which gives me a very clear focus going into sessions and training and stuff like that. So yeah, the 3 or 4 weeks we've been back has been great, and yeah, I can't wait.
And just for you personally, what did last year do for you in terms of your self-confidence, in terms of believing that you have now what it takes to take that next step again this year into being one of the top guys?
Yeah, I think I've just grown a lot as a person last year. Like I said, taking on that leadership role of the forward line with Dicko out for the first half of the year, it put a fair bit of pressure on me, but I think that pressure helped me perform, and yeah, like I said, I just kept growing and kept kept getting more confident in myself off the field, which helped me on the field. So yeah, I want to take that in the next year, and yeah, like I said, not make it a one-off year.